Hey guys, Gut Muncher Zero here, and Gut plays Minecraft. And so I'm on my season 3 world here, and I found a skeleton spawner. Actually, we found it right when we first got on the world, just by accident. And it's not super close to my house, but it's not too far away. I think I showed it to you in one of the other episodes. So anyway, I actually went ahead and I filmed this the other day while I was playing, and I did it MOS, which if you ever made any movies, I used to make Super 8 movies when I was a kid. And MOS just means that when you filmed it, you're not recording sound when you filmed it. So it's kind of funny to me because I like to, what I can do is I can edit that part out and then speed it up. And so then it makes that's how you get the game sound and everything. Just a little insight into how these videos work. So that way you keep the game sound, but it's all speeded up. It's really funny to me. But I've already done one of these in my season 2, and so I did a video on it, and it's basically the same design. So I went down, 3 blocks under the spawner, went across. It's a 9x9 room with the spawner in the middle. Then there's a drop off. So the water goes 8 blocks over and hits the edge, so they're going to get pushed off down into that bottom trough. And then at the end of that trough is a elevator, and I'm digging part of that out right now. And so that's what I did differently this time was I made it 2x2 instead of 2x1, and it actually works better because the skeletons don't get hung up on the signs, so they just go straight up. They don't. You'll see they don't twirl around or anything. So that was one improvement that I made, and actually I think I need to make a little bit more of an improvement to this design because I think some of the skeletons are spawning over the gap and dropping there, and so they're taking like an extra heart of damage. So I think I need to figure out a way to move that in one more maybe, and so that none of the skeletons would actually spawn over the air, but I'm not really sure how much I can prevent that anyway. If I could, I think I would not lose any of them because I think that's where they're taking the damage. So anyway, so basically you just do the signs there, and then you do 2x2 block of water. And so that was the part that I had already filmed. So now here we are, and the spawner's behind me, and those blocks there of iron ore, those mark the line. If I stand on those blocks, then I'm within range. And in front of me I have 2 sticky pistons. I'm just gonna put blocks on them as such. And then let's see, I need to get these. Oops, what did I do? Yeah, I need to actually use those. And so those are just repeaters. I'm gonna set those for 1 tick so they don't stick. And then I'll just put 2 pressure plates here. Et voila. And now we're ready. Oh, let me light this up here before I forget. Yeah, I already made some jack-o'-lanterns here to light this area up. And then, so the skeletons are going to drop down. They'll land on the pressure plates, and then the pistons push them off. And so I'm going to put some glass here, and I'm going to need some water to push them. And I think I'm going to have to do an edit because I think I forgot to bring water. But let's get the glass in. So they need to come out to about here. And then they'll come along here. And then I actually want to make sure that where I'm standing is close enough to... I want to actually be standing where those iron blocks, where those iron ore blocks are. When the skeletons, that way I can continuously trigger skeletons to drop, but the skeletons themselves, when they come forward, will not be within range of the spawner. And that's important because if they're within range of the spawner, then the spawner will slow down and it won't make as many skeletons. I figured that out on my last world, or maybe somebody told me that. And actually my friend Mr. Beast is the one that told me to put a here, let's go ahead and we'll... Oh, no, see, I must have gotten close. So anyway, I triggered a couple of them, so they're coming. and we'll just see if they drop down and get pushed off. And you'll see some of them, you know, just die when they hit that. I'm thinking maybe about 1 in 5 just dies when they hit that plate there, and I'd like to stop that from happening, but on the other hand, I don't want them to have too many hearts. I want them to have just like 1 heart. So that worked. That guy was good. And that guy was good. So maybe I got it right. So this is working. And if you think I'm going to do a little edit here, and I'm going to go get some water. And then we'll go ahead and set this up. There we go. But yeah, they despawned because I left, which is cool. Alright, now I got to repair this. Don't want water all over. But I do want it right there. Right, there we go. And then one right there. And that's going to work fine. And then I'm going to put some clear stone here. Because if I made the end part out of there, and then I'll put that there, and then that way they can't shoot me as easily. Pop. So I got half bricks there, or half slabs. Alright, so now I just got to make a little area to stand in, where I can kind of reach up and smack them. This will work fine. And there we go. See, I can just stand here and punch them all day. And it's working. So basically this is it. Now I'm going to do a little bit more tweaking to it, to the area here. The one thing I don't want is I don't want them to aggravate on me from behind there, because they'll shoot the ones in front of them. So really that's my only thing right now. I don't want to get shot, and I don't want them to shoot the ones that are in the front, because if one of the guys in the back shoots, then that would be the end. So anyway, there it is, my Mark II skeleton spawner, and I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you next time.